guys, it's Mama Shmoo's Reviews here, and I wanted to share with you guys my kids' favorite books. And this is a series that I want to put out there soon for my toddler. He's just turned 2 years old and he loves reading books, and it took me a while to get him sitting and listening to books. It's just a lot of persistence and consistency, and he's a boy and he likes to run around, but I want to share with you what he likes to read. And it's so important to read out loud to your kid. I can't even explain the importance of it because I highly recommend it. This book that he's really interested in is my Bedtime Nursery Rhymes, and it is written by Louis Rupnick, and is a really great illustrated nursery rhyme book. I think I showed you guys this in my thrift haul, so I will let you guys, if you want to check out the thrift haul of all the books I got, you can check it out. This one is great, of course, because it has the actual picture and then the word underneath it, so it really helps them understand the book a little bit more, and then they could kind of repeat it. If they see the picture, they could actually say apple if they see an apple, so they pretend like they're actually reading, and kids really feel proud of themselves if they can do that. Now this one is great for music appreciation for toddlers, and this is called What Do You Hear? It's from Baby Einstein. It's a Babies Are Rest book. My mom actually bought it for us, and he absolutely loves it. It has really great illustrations. They're like super cute cartoons, and I have another Baby Einstein book that I do want to show you as well. They're very good. I love this because it says, do you hear the rum-pa-bum-bum? The baby Newton plays the, and then they'll show the picture of the drum, and then they want you to pick the instrument out on the side, if you guys could see, and then it's a musical instrument.
Drum!
And he absolutely loves this because my son is obsessed with drums and music and guitars. Anything that is musical, he loves. So this was a great buy. Even if you spend the full price, this is a great buy for your kids because it really shows them how things sound. And he's so curious, so he loves reading this book all the time with his sister. Now this is technically not, it is a book, but it is a great way for him to learn the concept of counting. And it's called Polka Dot Old MacDonald's Farm, and I've seen these at Costco or Sam's Club. I got this at a thrift store. My mom got this at a thrift store for like 25 cents or 50 cents, and it's great because, here we go. It's great because it counts down from 10 to 1, and like every time you count with them, they poke this and it pops. So I love it because it's very hands-on, and my son loves to pop these. So when I read it with him, and he broke it, by the way, when I read it with him, he just pops. You have to go in the order of the book, and you have to pop it. So the ones that you pop on one side, they pop on the other. So this is a great way to learn math and to really have fun with reading a book, and these illustrations are really great. So this is a cool little math book for any toddler the age of 2 to 4. It's great. It's highly recommended. I really love it. So another good thrift find that my mom got. These I found at another a consignment shop probably like 2 years ago, and it's a little set of Corduroy, and I grew up reading Corduroy. This is Corduroy Goes to the Doctor. This is Corduroy's Busy Street, and this is Corduroy's Party. The great thing about this that I really love, it was made in 1985, and I was born a little bit earlier than that, but I just remember reading these when I was a kid, and I remember watching Corduroy cartoons. So these pictures are pretty vintage for most people out there, because this is definitely for someone that's actually in their 30s or so. So I love this. My daughter read these over and over again. The Busy Street is so cool. These are just really cool. Very cool. And then I highly recommend this doctor one because it talks about going to the doctor and waiting in the lobby and what the doctor does and what he checks and how he measures you and how he checks your throat. And it goes through the whole entire thing. And then at the very end, Corduroy gets a shot, of course, and then he was rewarded with a balloon, and he got a little sticker. So Corduroy set is great. You can probably find those on Amazon. This one I also got, I think I got it at Ross. It was pretty inexpensive. It was on clearance for like a couple of dollars. It's called My Colors, Mis Colores, and they actually have all the colors, and then they show the objects for the kids. So this is a great way for the kids to learn their Spanish and their colors at the same time. My daughter really loved this, and she got the grasp of her Spanish words, or Spanish words for colors, pretty quickly with this book. This is also, I'm almost done, you guys. This is also an Elmo series that I got. Got this from my sister. It's awesome. She must have used it for her kids with police officers and everything going on lately. Just showing them what police officers do, how they get around town, and what the siren, how the siren makes a loud noise. You close your ears because it's so loud. Sorry for the shine. And then it shows fire trucks. I just love how they actually draw it, and then there's real people over here, so it's a very, very cool one. My daughter and my son love this one. And then this was the set that I was talking about. This one's something I showed in my favorites in another video that I did, a collab. I'll list it above so you can see it, but it's like babies, puppies, and food. But I love it because they are using their motor skills to open up all these flaps and ask a question. Puppies, do they need food and water like a plant? No, they eat like this. So these are very, very durable. My son has not bent them or pulled them out or anything. So, and what kid does not like Elmo? This is also another favorite book of mine called Brown Bear, What Do You See? It's a classic. So I like it because it gives the toddlers just the concept of what the animals actually look like, what color they are, and then if they memorize the book, it's a good way to memorize what color comes next. My daughter, she reads it and she actually memorizes like what comes next. So this is a good way also to learn their colors. There's a lot of cool unit studies on the computer or Pinterest ideas to do little crafts and arts with your kids that go alongside with this. These are great. It's about the nose and the foot book, so they can learn a lot about their body parts. But these are like my all-time favorites. The ABC one, obviously, is a great one. This is thrifted as well. I have a big one, I have a small one, but this one's great because I am trying to teach him the alphabet, and it's great to have all these rhymes because rhymes are so good for your toddler. This one is also another thrifted book that I got. Dr. Seuss, 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 5 fish, or 4 fish, 5 fish. And I love the pictures, and I love these little beads up at the top. When you read, you could bring the little fish over as the book goes along, and he loves to play with this. And this is a good math book as well. So I left my favorites really for last because I think I got this from my mother. Yeah, I got this from my mother, of course. It's called First 100 Books, 100 Words. And this is by Make Believe Ideas. And I love it because I think kids really, really like to see real people in books and babies that look like them. I have a few other books like this, but this one was like one of the best ones. You learn about how you get dressed, what you're going to wear, the food. So he points at everything. He tries to say all the words, and he'll go to his favorite little foods and he'll say them as best as he possibly can. And of course, kids love trains and blocks and animals. So it's just great because it goes through, basically it's like a word dictionary for toddlers. And baby Einstein again. This is the first words. And I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like in the inside. Because these have been, again, counted up to 10, which is pretty high for a 2-year-old, but. And then musical instruments. I just love how they put the musical instruments and they incorporate it in their books. I don't see a lot of other books putting instruments in them. So, nature, toys and games, transportation, which is huge for boys. So these are all the books that I highly recommend to get. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, I'm going to try to do a series for some toddler learning. And I wanted to start off with books because I feel like books are super important. So thanks again for watching Mama Schmooze Reviews.